What's going on, guys? It's GS and welcome back, and today we actually have for you a gameplay going up against the main man CVILLE. Now if you guys don't know CVILLE, he's been in a couple of Chappie's videos and things like that. Like, he's a really good friend of ours, and he's actually really good. We played maybe like 3 or 4 times last year, and he stomped me every single time. This year we haven't played yet. He's like a level 9 or 10. So I asked him, let's get a game in, and I'm gonna run my new scheme. And this is what I plan on putting in my first ever ebook that I'm gonna try out, see how that goes. And it's from the COWBOYS playbook, and I think it's really good stuff. So I wanted to try it up against him, see how we could do. And I've been using the Raiders heavily. I love being able to mix their depth chart. They have a lot of speed. So first play of the game, we end up hitting him with the screen, and McFadden is almost gone all the way somehow, some way. He ends up getting chased down. When did McFadden lose a step? So right now we're within the goal line. So right here we really got to score on 3rd and goal. We end up calling a screenplay. Thankfully, CVILLE misses that tackle, and we end up scoring. So we're up 7-0, and we're feeling good about it. We definitely feel good offensively. I've been putting hours and hours into this playbook, trying to get a good combination on what works and things like that. This is by far the most time I've ever put into an offensive playbook. And again, I think I got a good mixture of plays that's going to be able to work for you guys. Man beaters, zone beaters, how to run it, things like that. I'm still working on it. There's still a lot more plays that I'm trying to put into it. But as for now, in the beginning stages, I think it's really good. I'm trying it a lot with the guys from the IC chat, such as Nick, T-Raw, and they've definitely telling me that it's progressing and it's looking good. So our second possession. And again, I really like the Raiders on how I'm able to use their depth chart. And Terrell Pryor actually has been playing so good, man. Like, he's been throwing dots. You'll see this game right here, a quick little dump off. And the thing about the scheme is, I've really had a bad game. Like, at the end of the game, my accuracy has been like 30 for like 32. Like, it's really quick, effective throws. Making good reads, and I'm just really excited about this. This is the first time. Now I know I've said I would never charge you guys for something that I run, only for the fact that I always felt like it wasn't good enough to charge somebody. But this stuff I've put in, again, hours and hours. I'm in practice mode. I'm trying everything out, and I really think that this right here can help your game. As you notice, we got 13 because he blocked my extra point. That's a dirtbag move, CVILLE. Actually, he just timed it really well. And, defensively, we need to stop if we're going to go ahead and win this game. CVILLE's really good. And Snatch Adams! Look at him throwing in the coverage. No soup for you! So right now, we just dropped down. That's a big offensive lineman. We're really not trying to run into him. So, I got a good mixture of running plays and things like that. And, I think it's really good. And again, this is by far the most time I've ever put into an offensive book. As you can see, I'm moving the ball pretty well. The one thing I do have trouble with is goal line. I definitely got to work out a goal line package, because for the most part, I have 0 problems moving into this area, moving up and down the field. But whenever I get to the goal line, I kind of stall out. So I definitely got to find a goal line package for you guys that's going to be in here. And, once I get that, it'll be, up and ready to roll. And, if you guys just, want to show your support and, check it out, you guys are able to, purchase that. And that's going to be out very soon. My Philadelphia scheme, the Philadelphia 5 wide that I was running, I'm going to go ahead and drop that, guys, release that, guys, for you free very soon. So, I think that's what I'm going to do every time I, put my work into an ebook for the guys that, just aren't interested in paying or don't have the money or whatever. I'm going to drop a free scheme for you guys, as well as a payable, ebook. Anybody willing to, know what it is I am running, or also, just show their support for, the time I'm putting into this stuff. They can go ahead and do that. Right there, we got an interception. The game right now looks like it's almost getting out of hand. Again, offensively, we have no problems running the ball. Right here. Oh, my goodness, that Ronald McDonald feet just stepping out of bounds. I really thought he was in bounds, but, 2nd and 15, we're looking. And look at this beautiful throw by Pryor. Again, the speed that they have on the field. They have Hayward Bay, who's like 97, Ford 98, McFadden like 96 or 7, Tawan Jones was like 95 or 6, Moore who's like a 94, Pryor was like a 90. So there's speed up and down the field. This right here is the one mistake I made out of this drive. That is the play we were looking for, that wheel route. You precision that inside is pretty much going to beat me in majority of the time. I threw that a tad bit too early. But right there, look at Ansel end up coming through with the interception, giving us the ball back. And, at the end of the game, we're going to go ahead and see what CVILLE thinks about the offensive scheme, because he was on the chat, and he had some things to say about it. Right here, we end up looking at what he's open, so we just run a slide down just so we could go ahead and call a timeout. And I'm very confident that, how this game is going. Offensively, again, we've been able to move the ball. We've made that one mistake, but outside of that, we've been very, very, very good, moving the ball. Leave in the comment section. I would like to know if you guys would be interested in my first ever ebook. I'm really, really excited again. Every single day, I'm actually in practice mode for the first time in my life. And trust me when I say for the first time, I've never been in practice mode. I usually just try stuff in ranked matches. I'm trying things out against everybody. I'm just trying everything out, and this is the first time I've ever dedicated putting hours and hours into a playbook for you guys. And again, I'm really, really excited about it. And if you guys are interested, go ahead and let me know. I think we'll go ahead and start it off. I know it's late in the year, probably like $10, things like that. And I'm excited. I'm gonna be giving ebooks away and stuff like that. I've never been able to do that, so I'm really, really excited. But again, as far as look at CVILLE running, acting like Vic, scoring a touchdown right there. So it's 23-13. He's got a 2-possession lead still. So again, we're back on offense, so we got to be able to move the ball. So we're gonna mix in a couple runs just so he could think about it, let him know we do have the option to run. Right here, we go back out to Ford, and he just outruns everybody. And Pryor has been throwing. He's looking like Brady out there, man. I honestly have been playing with the Raiders so much that I've been doing good against all defenses. Pryor has been throwing great. I'm talking about like he hasn't had a missed throw yet. And, defensively, we're just calling it, regular plays. And I think that's what might be troubling CVILLE. He's so used to seeing, he's playing level 10s and 9s and 11s all the time. So he's probably used to seeing really good defenses, A gaps, B gaps, Q gaps. But I'm just calling it regular cover 3s or cover 2 sink. And maybe it's confused him a little bit. He's not used to seeing just this regular simplicity. And he may be like, oh my God, what is this defense is locking down? I'm like, it's just a 2-man under, man. Like, sometimes just regular stuff give people problems, man. And I think that's what it was. And again, like you see, I'm not really sending any pressure. I'm just calling regular plays. Now look at him, don't test that user. He's so disrespectful. Somebody, please give that man a link to my channel. I know you got one, CVILLE, but did you see that hurdle, though? Did you see hurdling over Romo and piggybacking my own guy? And right here, the game is pretty much just out of hand. Right here was really funny. He said he hit the eject this button, but he has it on his hard drive, so the game continued to play for him. And he was like, oh, man, that was a fail. So he ended up giving himself another shot for another drive. He stands inside the pocket. And he did mention, he was like, I know I can beat you, but just things aren't going my way. And, things really weren't. Romo had a whole bunch of bad throws. He had streaks open. He had a whole bunch of miscues that just wasn't working out for him. Right here we end up getting sacked. So fourth quarter begins, and the game is really getting out of hand. And again, we have no problems moving the ball whatsoever. Most of this formation is going to be based out of one formation, but I'm going to go ahead and give you guys tons of plays out of other formation that you guys are going to be able to use. And again, this is just me standing in practice mode, trying everything out for the first time in my life, and I hope it goes well. You know, hopefully I can get some support and, you know, just hand it out to a couple people. You know, I'll be more than happy if a couple people are interested in you know, getting what it is that I run. But right there we get an interception, and I think that right there is pretty much the end of the game. He ends up just rage quitting, and we're gonna go ahead and play some clips on what it is he thinks about the scheme. And that's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, it's your boy GS signing out. Follow me on Twitter if you don't already. And I end up going to the party. I'm like, wait a minute, did CVILLE do a dirtbag move? Did CVILLE end up leaving the party? So I'm looking. I go to the party. It was me, him, and one of his boys. And CVILLE, bloop, bloop, you get that little message that he ends up leaving the party. So follow me on Twitter and let's see what CVILLE thinks about the scheme.
Oh, this shit. Where's your scheme coming from?
He ran out of bounds.
Damn, you run so much. Hurry up. I gotta get my players in there. Look at that. Hey, Master Vader. Your scheme is unstoppable. No, your scheme is unstoppable. That's what I do to people with unstoppable schemes. Chappie found that out too. Oh! Damn! What? Thank you, Mike Jenkins. Oh my gosh. Where did you purchase this scheme at?